I don't know. Hang on. Hello? Oh, hi. I was just calling you because, like, I'm gonna be so busy today, and, like, I was wondering, like, if you were gonna call me now, then that's fine, but. Okay. Um, yeah, I guess. I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe, like, we could do what we did last time, and just, like, cut
Okay,
it short or something.
that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, so how are you overall? How are you feeling? Is everything okay with you?
I'm kind of stressed out. I don't know. There's, like, not much to say other than I'm, like, pretty stressed out.
Yeah. Okay. But how is her? Have you heard from your grandmother? What's the status? What's her status right now? Do you know?
Well, I didn't go visit her, cause, like, I talked to the nurses and they said there's like a COVID outbreak and it's like on a different floor now, but I don't want to go there.
Yeah.
And I can't really talk to her either because, she's sleeping most of the time, but they told me that she wakes up still. I didn't ask them if she was eating or not, but, like, um, I call her and she doesn't pick up. And then I called like a couple of days ago and her phone was off, so I got worried. So I called the nurse's station and they said they'll just like leave a message for her, but she doesn't really call me back. So I don't know if she's like, okay, I should have asked her if like my mom comes to see her because like I want someone to come see her, you know. I don't know.
Yeah. No, I understand. Yeah. But I mean, you are at least trying to um, keep in contact with her, trying to figure out what's going on with her, which I think is good. You can't really do much more, you know. Have a son, you live here in New York, so it's not like there's not that much that you can do besides just calling her or trying to figure out what's going on with her. So I think that you are doing the best that you can with what you have.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about have you had any contact with Morgan, your daughter?
No.
What about everything else? How is Patrick? Is he starting school soon?
Yeah,
Or
well,
has he
today's
started?
today's September 1st, so we're supposed to start today.
Oh
So,
yeah? Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yeah. You think you're ready for homeschooling? I mean, I know it seems like he was doing a pretty good job because it seems like he was learning his math and everything else. Um, but are you ready for it? Is he going to attend school at home? You going to homeschool him again?
Yes. Yes, I am. I mean,
Yeah.
yes.
I thought it's safer that way anyway.
That's what I was
Especially because we don't
thinking.
know. Yeah. Especially because we don't know what's going to even happen in the next few months. So,
Yeah, I'm wondering about that. What's gonna happen, you know, with everything going on.
exactly. So, so how are you feeling like emotionally? How are you managing? How are you managing your family and everything else like that?
I'm managing, but I'm stressed because I don't know. There's things that like I can't even talk about because they like really apply to just me, and I'm managing, but you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I wish like these people that I can't contact and stuff um like I think about contacting them, like Morgan or Patrick's dad or even my grandmother before she goes.
Yeah.
I
Now
don't
they're
wanna.
assisting.
I don't wanna go see them right now because I don't know. Like we haven't spoken for months, and I don't wanna just jump in and surprise them. And they're not really calling me. I don't know what happened. Like if their phone numbers are off or something, maybe they changed phone numbers. But I don't wanna just like jump in and see them because they're pretty old and stuff. I don't know. I mean, like they didn't dislike me or anything. If that's what you're asking, like they were cool people, but I don't want to like I don't know, like why should I stress them? I don't know. To look for them.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
I figured maybe, I mean, it wouldn't really make any sense for you to contact them unless you had a relationship, actual relationship with them prior to,
I mean, it was
Patrick's disappearance.
it was friendly. It was like you know whatever. I mean, they're friends with Patrick, so they're friends with me. But yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so they don't have, basically you don't really have any contact with Patrick Jr.
Not like lately. I don't wanna not for like a while now, like and I don't know. I want to get finished getting fully vaccinated before I venture to see them, because then they're gonna ask me, are you fully vaccinated, because they're old people and old people will not appreciate that. So I don't know.
Yeah. Okay, I understand that. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. How is Dima? How is he doing?
Dima's very sick. I'm stressed out too because I don't understand why he's gonna go. I don't know which doctor he's going to see today, but he actually had a mammogram. He's like the only man I know that had a mammogram.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he has a breast enlargement, and I don't know if I told you. I think I told you. I had my breast enlarged too, and I went to see the doctors, but they said you're female, so it's like normal.
Yeah.
And but it's not normal for him. Like it's normal for me, but is it normal for him? So I'm just sitting here like stressed out, thinking, well, why did we both grow breasts? Like, why is that coincidental? Like, I don't know. You'd have to like know me to like gauge the size of my breasts, or know him again to gauge the size of his breasts. But I mean, I don't think they would just say like there's like a mass there, like he's growing something, you know, unless he was, you know. So.
Yeah.
And
Well, that's good that he's getting the mammogram. Like I can find some type of closure.
Well, I don't know what kind of closure. Like, I can't imagine like why like closure on that would be great, you know, because
I mean, they'll know at least. Maybe after the mammogram, they'll know exactly what's going on with him, because that's kind of odd for a man to just,
I hope I
taking
mean
hormones.
that's what I'm saying. Like, what is he eating that's giving him breasts? And I mean, whatever. I mean, they're saying it's his thyroid or whatever, but I don't know, because I don't have thyroid problems. Because I took blood tests too, and they said you don't like. If I had thyroid problems, they would have said, "Oh, there's something wrong, like or something with your thyroid." And I don't have thyroid problems in my family, and I don't have thyroid problems. So it's just gross and like not cool. I don't know, but I'm dealing with it. I'm doing like the best that I can. I'm keeping up on my housework, and me and Patrick are reading and crafting, and we're about to start school and everything. So
Good. Well, that's good. You just have to try to keep yourself distracted in a positive way, Now, have you had any contact with you have one friend, the one that you met I think probably like 2 years ago or so, maybe a little bit longer. What's going on? Do
Denise,
you have any contact
I
with her?
text her. I text her right now because I think she got a new boyfriend.
Mhm.
So I text her. I ran into some mutual friends that me and Dima know. We were thinking
Yeah.
of like inviting them over, but like we want to be fully vaccinated because we don't want to invite them
Yeah.
over, and we have to ask them if they're fully vaccinated because like
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay. That makes sense. I think it's good to be safe, at least to the best of your ability, you know.
exactly.
Yeah, that's responsible. I think that's the responsible thing to do. Yeah. So were you able to speak to your friend when you called?
Which friend?
The one that you think that might have a new boyfriend.
I've been texting her. I haven't like talked to her. I mean,
Oh,
yeah. Why are you concerned that I'm not social enough? Is that your
no,
concern?
I just want to make sure that you are being a little social just because we are going through a pandemic and I don't want you to be too stressed. It's like, I know you are concerned about what's going on with your grandma, which is, I would be too. I know you, most of the time you care a lot for Patrick. Patrick, your son, and I know you try to be there for him to the best of your ability. So, I think it's
Well, I have
healthy to
some
have
concern
a
about
balance.
COVID. It's not really just COVID that's stressing me out.
Yeah.
So like, I don't know. Like, don't you have concerns about COVID? Like,
Yeah, of course. Everybody does, you know. And I haven't been as social as I normally would be because of COVID, you know. So I just want to make sure that you do have some people that you can, I guess, talk to or have some friends that you have interactions with, you know. Because it's tough. We are going through very tough times right now. A lot of uncertainty, a lot of concern, a lot is going on. And I think it's healthy to have, you know,
well, like friends are
here and
friends,
there.
but they're not gonna explain to me why, like, my roommate and I are growing breasts. You know, like
Yeah.
they're friends. Great, they're friends, and he's even social with like his doctor, his neurologist, and he's not like really explaining this to us too much either. You know, like so, you know, and I don't know, like.
Yeah.
That's
And
not,
yeah,
like,
that situation.
There's no.
Yeah, that is odd. It is odd. But
Yeah, it's like too
it
much
is odd.
coincidence. It's kind of like it's gross. It's not like I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. It is odd, but hopefully, after he has this mammogram, they'll be able to kind of let him know what's going on.
I don't know.
Yeah. So what else is going on? Is everything else okay with you? How are you managing like your budgeting? How are things with your home space? Did you fix that closet? That was in the holding closet?
No. I took the closet doors down. I took them down. There's no more closet doors. There's
Yeah.
like
You told me
curtains.
that.
Oh, I don't know. The neighbors, like they had an issue with there's like a bubble of paint on their ceiling or something, and the housing came yesterday, and they came to see if there was a leak in my bathroom, and he's like, well, it doesn't look like there's a leak in your bathroom. Everything's fine, everything's clean. And I asked him, I'm like, can you show me what? Because he was taking pictures of my bathroom. I'm like, can you show me a picture of their bathroom? Because it's like I don't know, it's stupid ridiculous. I don't think and he showed me there was like a bubble on the ceiling. I don't think they shower there. You know, they must shower elsewhere because
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't think these people have the same concerns as me, and I don't know.
Yeah. I see. And were they able to show you or?
No. He showed me there's like a bubble, and I'm like, oh wow, like that's a paint job. Wow.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. But he, all I could say is, all I could do is like, okay, I'm gonna let you in. You have a tag on you that says housing. I'm gonna let you in. I don't know what and who you're servicing really, because there's like, you know, um, like what your job description is, and then there's like what do you like, I don't know, what is your intent here and whatever. I don't You understand, like I don't even care, because it wasn't like my ceiling was bubbling, so
Yeah.
I'm okay. But I don't know, whatever. He took his shoes off too. It was like very odd, because I don't know, like if this is because it was like an Asian man, and it made me it made me feel a little uncomfortable, because like, how they say like the Asian cultures, they take their shoes off and stuff, and the other guys that they come in, I asked them to take their shoes off. They never take their shoes off, like the other housing agents.
Yeah.
They never take their shoes off. They're like, we don't have to, and I'm like, all right, but I just asked. But he just took his shoes off, and it was just like, okay, what is that? I don't know.
Well, that's good. I'm not Asian, obviously, but when people do come visit me, which is like now because of COVID, almost nobody comes to visit, but I have them remove their shoes at the door. Just because I don't want all the extra germs in my house, and I do the same thing. Like I have a hallway, like when I first walk in, and I take my shoes off once I walk in my apartment, and I put on like my house slippers. So I think that's actually a good thing. This is less germs coming into your home.
Yeah, totally. I mean, totally. I don't know. New York like kept. I'm just curious. Like New York kept the schools open and stuff. Like the for. But I think they allowed people to get like internet schooling as well. So that might be a good idea. Because I know some states, they open up their schools earlier and then they close them. But I think they do have a mask mandate in New York, and they mandated people to get vaccinated. And yeah, it's kind of like not. It's kind of a like, because like, I mean, yeah, we're not as social as like the other people, but like a lot of, like they say, like your immune system suffers when like your nutrition suffers and stuff. And I did have diarrhea. And it's not, and sometimes I don't sleep well, and I don't want to, like, I'm gonna get vaccinated, and Dima's gonna get vaccinated, but they don't make vaccines for 6-year-olds, so, or 7-year-olds for that matter, so.
Yeah. Wait, Patrick's birthday's coming up, right?
Yeah, he's gonna be 7. Yep.
Yeah?
24th.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So how old is he gonna be? Is he gonna
7.
be 6 or 7?
He's gonna be 7.
Oh my goodness.
It flew by that fast. Time flew by.
I know, he's just a big boy now. Oh my gosh. I keep thinking he's gonna be like 6 years old, But he's really gonna be 7. Wow. Wow, it's big. I'm guessing he's much taller now, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's pretty tall.
Does he still like dinosaurs or?
Yeah.
Nice. That's good. That's awesome. That's good. I'm glad that he's growing up and that it seems like he's learning and everything else like that. So that's a positive thing. Yeah. Yeah, the schools have opened up. I know 2 of the kids that I work with have already, their first day of school was I think it was yesterday. Yeah, or Monday. Yeah, it was yesterday. And I know a few kids that go to charter schools that started at the end of August, and they are all going to school in person. They don't even have option to go to do virtual schooling. At least for now, they don't have the option. So that's what's going on.
Well, public schools gave them that option, because I was looking, like when I was sending the applications out for like his schooling, they do give you the option. But
Mhm.
you know, for some people, it's just not an option, and I
Mhm.
understand that. You know, but my kid's like turning 7, and I'm just sitting here like wondering like, where's his dad? Like, he's 7 now.
Yeah.
He's so big, and
Yeah.
does
Mhm.
his dad like he's somewhere else? Does his dad sit there and go, "Oh my God, my son is 7. When am I gonna see him?" Or is he just like, whatever? I don't know. Maybe he's just like whatever. Maybe people like, unless they're like faced with like a situation themselves, they really like disregard it as much as they can. I don't know. I don't know about people.
Yeah. I mean, Patrick is at an age now that he understands, like 6, 7, this is like a crucial age. I mean, all ages are crucial, but, he, I'm pretty sure he would like to have his dad around. I mean, that's not your fault. That's only his father's fault. That's it.
Yeah, I'm sitting there
So,
wondering if he would like to have him like for a son, because you know, like I know he loves me, like all those like emotional milestones, he was there with me and not with him. But like, wouldn't it be nice, you know? Wouldn't it be nice? Because like I remember my father was not in my life, and
yeah.
like I was still thinking, I was like 12 years old and still thinking, well, wouldn't it be nice, you know? Like you don't really like just automatically like, you know, dislike someone because they're not there. And I'm wondering really about how he feels, because sometimes, because they didn't let my father see me, you know? So I'm wondering if that's like, maybe he couldn't see us and not, you know, because he was like goofing off. Because I don't think he doesn't seem like a very goofy person. You know, like at first look, he seems like, oh, like, you know, let's disregard him. He's some sort of artist or something. But really, he's like an adult man, and you know, he's gonna be in his 40s like me, and I'm sure like he wants a son. And Patrick's like a beautiful child, like he's smart
Yeah.
and sweet and everything. So I don't know, I'm sitting here every year, I sit and I think, well, maybe this year, and like I don't know like how to change what's going on, you know. I don't he his number that he left me, it's not um it's either not on or he's not picking it up, and I don't know. So
Yeah. I mean, I think that Patrick Jr. would. I don't think he. I think he would love to have his dad around. Any kid would. Like I think that he probably. I mean, he's used to you, and I'm pretty sure he loves spending time with you. But I'm pretty sure that he would like to have kind of that male influence in his life. Because it's not the same thing. Maybe someone that he can play basketball with, or just do things that boys do, play fight, just do those things. So, I mean, I'm hoping that Patrick Sr. comes around and is there for his child. Yeah. So, I think it would be good for Patrick, especially because he stays home most of the time. He doesn't really have male influence. I mean, I know Dima is there.
well, I
But
have like
besides
friends that
that,
are guys, but that's not gonna replace his dad, because they're
yeah,
not
yeah,
his dad.
that's not enough. So, I mean, hopefully, especially now that Patrick is going to be 7, so he is older and he understands better and he knows better. Hopefully his dad starts coming around, because when he's older, then that's probably when he's going to really start resenting him. As of now, he'll probably be very accepting of his father if he comes around. But once he starts maybe being a teenager or a little bit, maybe like 12, 13, if his dad tries to reconnect with him, he
I
might have challenges.
I think so. I think we are accepting people, like we would
Yeah,
accept each other with love, you know.
Yeah.
You know what else I've been thinking about? Remember that police officer? I never got that resolved. Like you just reminded me because you said closure, and I never really got closure with that because I just kind of let it like drop or whatever because I was thinking of finding him instead of just like trying to sue him or what. I don't even know what because they gave me like a complaint number. I don't know how that would even work because often enough you complain and people just ignore you. I've complained before, you know, for other reasons.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to like, cause he was my friend. I told you that like he did buy me pizza and stuff, but it's just the idea that like a civil service agent was acting inappropriately, like that bothers me, you know, like. So I've just been thinking about that, and I you know, like I googled it, but Google doesn't give enough information to like see how you could locate like an NYPD officer. And I talked to other police. They said you have to go back to the last precinct that they worked at, and I've done that. And I don't really remember what they said. They didn't tell me he moved to a different precinct. I mean, if they did, definitely didn't tell me the number of the different precinct. So I would have to do all that, and now I'm just sitting there like, I don't know, like.
Yeah.
I really like. I have a lot of issues I need closure on.
Yeah, I agree because you didn't get that closure with that police officer. Yeah, and it seems complicated. The steps to even, you know, try to find him seems like it's complicated. Like a badge. Did you get his badge number?
Yeah, I have it. I have it on video and everything. Like I could just write it down. And I think I wrote it down somewhere too.
So that might be an easier way, you know, if you have his badge number, that might be an easier way to, I guess, report or locate him.
See, I went to the local precinct and they gave me like a place where I could report him, but I don't know if I want to do like straight up that. And the reason I went to talk to them was because like I felt like it was not something somebody should just let go either, but like he was like my friend and stuff, you know, so I don't know what the deal was because again he was my friend and he was Patrick's friend, but I can't appreciate like civil service acting inappropriately, and you know like it, especially if it reflects on me personally, like I don't know.
Yeah, I mean I agree that is something that I don't know. So what would you like to do if you don't want to, like, I guess, directly report him?
I want to find him, or maybe I should report him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm sitting here thinking about it, like, if I could find him, if I should report him, because there's so much going on, and, like, I bet you a lot of, I don't know. I don't know if he did this thinking that he couldn't be found accountable, because a lot of people act that way. They know like a loophole in the law and they'll just exploit it, and it makes me sad because you know what, I'm growing up, like there's a lot of things I've learned that I did not know before, you know. So I don't know if that was the case, you know. But I definitely like, I don't know, like I'm not, I need some sort of closure with this.
So I guess you could take that time to figure out what is it that you really want to do. Do you really want to report him, or do you want to like? Because if you do try to find him, what is that going to solve? You know, like what is that going to do? So.
Well, he's like one of the few police officers that I talked to honestly, you know, and he's got a more like more knowledgeable. He's more knowledgeable about the law and you know what's going on. I don't know, he could be some sort of professional investigator or something, and you know, I really appreciated that because it's very tough in New York City. It's very tough. Like I'm not the only one that has problems. I'm not the only one
Oh,
with
yeah.
anxiety problems
Right.
either, you know, or with diarrhea, and it's kind of like really gross, and that helps me put it in perspective, you know, that at least I have this like police officer that was my friend, but again, like I don't even know.
Yeah, I see. I mean, did he never gave you like a phone number or anything, like a card or?
No, that's the thing. He asked me to be his girlfriend, and he did it like twice, and he
No.
did it like once on camera. I don't know if he's allowed to do that in a uniform, you know?
Yeah.
Or maybe he like, you know, he found some sort of like way to say, oh, okay, because it wasn't like disgusting or anything like that. I just, again, like I don't know what I should do about it. I've been letting it like go, because out of all the things that make me feel ill, like this is like the least, I guess, of the problems. But it's
Yeah.
just like every time I let some little snippet go, like if, you know, somebody looks at me funny, you know, or something like that, it just, I feel like it eats away at me, you know. And I feel like I should stand up for myself. I'm like totally tired of living this way, and I just need to know like who's like with me, you know,
Yeah.
because a lot of people, they don't care for you. They really don't. And there's like no way that you will make them, you know. They're set or something. So
I understand. So, I mean, I, I have no idea. Do you know his first and last name at least? Maybe you can.
I know his last name. I don't know. I don't know his first name. I know his last name. Obviously.
Yeah. I mean, because that would be another way. Maybe, you know, if you know his last name, maybe you can and his first name. There's a possibility that he is on social media and he can possibly.
He's not on social media for sure, because I googled his last name.
Oh,
You know, I googled like NYPD officer, blah blah blah. Maybe I should do it by badge number, but they don't. It's easy to find a police officer if they have some sort of complaint record. So apparently he doesn't. So that would be sad if I gave him a complaint record. You know, but
Yeah, of course.
I guess if he's not like here for me, like, or whatever, like, then I guess I might have to do that. I don't even know. I don't know, like, I've been putting it off because I'm so busy, and like right now I have to go and teach Patrick, so,
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, Lona. So thank you for speaking. I'll follow up with you next week then, okay?
Okay. Have a nice
All
day.
right, bye.